Everybody got David Burton here. I pulled him out. The what you call it, the weeds, if you will. This dude's hard to get a hold of on Thursday, man. But anyway, he's in the house. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
So y'all don't understand how hard it is to get a hold of this dude. He's a referee. He's a do some other stuff on the side, outside wrestling tracks, and it's on Thursday. It's hard to get a hold of this brother.
You know, I hate doing this. I really hate doing this. It's like we always got to start the damn show off with some bad news. Not yesterday. The day before yesterday, which was a Tuesday. Jeff Jarrett's dad had passed away, the legendary Jerry Jarrett. Yeah. For those who don't know, he's a long-time professional wrestler, a long-time promoter, and he passed at the age of 80. Yeah. He spent most of his career working the territories, the Northeast Territory, the South, basically, pretty much, Memphis and that whole territory. And not only that, he also helped found TNA. And Jarrett pretty much started TNA.
Now, first of all, I want to address something right for 1 second. That laugh you heard, I thought he was talking about this show. I didn't know he meant the death of Jerry Jarrett. That's why I was laughing. I thought you meant this show. Anyway, yes, you like snack condolences to the Jarretts. I think of Tennessee. Two things come to mind: wrestling in Tennessee, Jerry Lawler and the Jarretts.
You know, I gotta give Jeff credit for going out there and wrestling the next night on AEW.
Listen. That ain't easy. You just lost your daddy and he went out and wrestled. That's not easy.
Not only I gotta give him credit because he had the option not to wrestle, but he chose to wrestle.
See, this is why wrestling, in a way, can be therapeutic. You know, take all your aggression out on somebody else. Take all the pain, all the hurt, all the aggression, and just take it out on somebody else. Wrestling can be therapeutic in a way.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Speaking of other news, we got to talk about Ring of Honor. Sometime in April, they're going to be doing their weekly shows, which is going to air exclusively on ROH's streaming service.
Now, wait a minute. You say Ring of Honor. You mean Ring of Honor, hang on a second. Ring of Honor presented by AEW or Ring of Honor itself?
Ring of Honor itself.
I know.
It's gonna have weekly television. You know what? To be honest, you might as well say presented by AEW, because to be honest, they don't have a roster. Honestly, they don't. He's pretty much using all AEW talent. If he was smart, and someone said this, I forgot who it was, and actually this is starting to happen. He's signing way too much talent to AEW. Like, you own ROH, sign some of them and put them exclusively to ROH. But no, they're signing everybody straight to AEW, which is going to hurt AEW because there's going to be a ton of talent who's not going to be seen on television for weeks and months at a time. And all of that stuff is happening, which is part of the reason why ROH failed at getting television, because they have no roster. Everybody's on AEW. For example, all their titles, they're all held by contracted AEW wrestlers.
Yeah.
Every single championship.
Now, by the way, like, in the wrestling business, you got to have television. If you want, like, now, doing monthly shows, that's fine. But if you want success, you got to have weekly television shows, and you need television. Now you can do it on your web if you have a website like ringofhonor.com, for example. That's fine for a little bit, but it's not gonna work every week.
That's true.
You need television.
For example, TNA was doing that when they first started. They were doing weekly pay-per-views for $10 a month every week. But at the end of the day, they had to change that because who's going to want to keep paying $10 a month every week to keep watching your weekly shows on pay-per-view?
Well, that's basically the network.
No, the network is different.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because you got to... TNA only had one show. And their only show was pay-per-view. This is before the television show TNA Impact. They had a TV show every single week.
I get you.
It aired on pay-per-view for $10.
This was under the this is under the NWA the NWA umbrella.
Yes, this is before Dixie Carter and all of them came in.
They had
they couldn't keep doing that forever because after a while, who's going to want to keep paying $10 a week?
Yeah, man. Like what they would do, they'd be like they'll have like TNA NWA TNA 74, NWA TNA 75, stuff like that.
Yeah, all their shows was numbered. Weekly episode 1 through whatever it stopped. But yeah, initially that's how TNA started, and eventually they had to go on television.
Yep.
So it can only work for so long.
I want to make this clear for all my wrestling fans out there. I heard there was an incident with Rey Mysterio at the airport. And that sucks. Rey Mysterio is a cool, lovable dude. Like, worldwide.
Rey Mysterio is one of the nicest guys in the business.
Even other companies have respect for Rey.
Perhaps somewhat a little bit too nice, but...
You know what? I make this a point. Rey, his whole career, I don't think he's ever cussed in his whole career.
I don't know, but
he's too damn nice
guys in this business. I mean, you can only take so much as a person. You know, no one wants to be harassed in the airport at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Now, at the meet and greet, they'll be more than happy to sign whatever you got. They'll be happy to see you. Meet and greet, no problem.
Or if you happen to run into them by chance.
Yeah.
Like let's say it's not planned and you happen to see somebody. Now, if you're waiting at the airport for a couple hours waiting for them to land, or if you're standing by the hotel waiting for them to go to the hotel.
Oh, that's a big no-no.
Or leave, vice versa. You're pretty much stalking them because you're just there waiting.
First of all, no, in any profession, even the regular 9-to-5 job, nobody wants to come home after working all day to somebody waiting for them outside.
That's true.
The last thing you want.
You want to go home. You want to relax. Nobody wants to be hampered by people like that.
Talking about, hey, can I have an autograph? Bruh, I've been working all week. I've been on the road. I've been working. I just get off work, and you want an autograph this time of night? Boy, Rey Mysterio had every right to cuss them the hell out, but he's too damn nice.
Well, Rey's not the only person to do that. A bunch of wrestlers have done that.
I'm talking about real nice guys, like the real nice wrestlers.
For example, I remember a friend of mine. His dad was a wrestling fan, and he used to do those types of things back in the day. Wait at the airport, wait for the hotel, and he told the story how one time he wanted to get Ric Flair, and he saw Ric Flair at the airport, and he was going to approach him, but then he see Ric Flair was on the phone arguing with his wife.
Yeah.
And he was smart enough to leave him alone, but then 2 people went for an autograph, and he cursed him out.
Now, the worst times, at airport, at dinner, they trying to eat, relax. This is like the little bit of solitude they have, the tiny bit of solitude they can find. At the last second, you want to bother them while they're trying to eat. Nobody come up to you when you trying to eat, so don't bother them.
People will tell you, I'm going to eat. When I'm done, I'll come back to you.
Yeah. Because you know damn well you won't want nobody bothering you while you eating, so I do that to them.
Yeah. Some people will just keep coming back and coming back. Like if they say they're going to come back to you, let them eat, and enjoy their meal, and they'll come back to you. Don't be like an Andre the Giant incident. The guy kept coming back and kept coming back. Andre was like, I'll sign your autograph, just let me finish my beers and let me finish my meal. I'll come to you. The guy kept coming back. Andre had enough, got up and knocked the guy out.
Ooh, wait.
Ended up breaking the guy's jaw. And let's not forget about The Rock's uncle, who
I love that story.
Multiple times, biting the guy's nose off. Leave him alone.
I love that story. So what happened was like,
leave these people alone.
Now here's the full story. So Rock's uncle, right? He's at a bar trying to eat, chill. And so I said, hey, like I don't see why you gotta get those tents for your fake fight. First of all, the dude said the F word, and then he kept pestering the guy. Guy said, hey, I'm trying to chill for a little bit, and dude kept pestering him. So Rock's uncle walked up to him, put hands on both shoulders, and bit his nose off.
Now, how you gonna say come up to the guy, ask for an autograph, and then disrespect the guy? He's like, oh, you're one of these fake wrestlers, this and that and the third.
Uh-huh.
All because he got turned down. And he initially said, I'll sign your autograph. Just leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want no trouble. The guy kept messing with him.
Ooh.
Like, leave these people alone. Even the incident with Chris Jericho punching that woman years ago. But the whole thing is on video. But to be honest, that female kind of had deserved it. She asked Chris for an autograph. Chris was like, let me put my stuff in my gear, in my bags, in my car. And then when I'm done, I'll sign a few autographs. And it wasn't just her. It was a number of fans there. But her, being impatient and not wanting to wait, she decided to keep pushing Chris Jericho. She kept pushing him and pushing him and pushing him until he had enough. And he punched her in the mouth.
Yeah.
And he told her to stop. Like, stop pushing me.
I ain't killing but don't push me.
No, I'm not against guys putting their hands on females. But when it comes to certain situations where a female deserves to get hit, by all means, you're gonna get hit.
Well,
so she deserved it.
I want to correct you. You say you're not against. You meant to say you are against guys being on females.
You know what I mean? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, not against. Thank you. But in situations like that, she deserved it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes is going to WrestleMania, but first we got to make a pit stop to Montreal, Canada this Saturday for the Elimination Chamber. The winner of Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn is Roman Reigns will take on Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Now, we also have the United States Championship. We got Austin Theory, Johnny Gargano, not the Miz. Help me out, David.
First time ever United States title. Elimination Chamber match. Austin Theory has to defend against, of course, 5 other guys. Being Seth Rollins and Montez Ford of the Street Profits. Damian Priest is also in there. Bronson Reed and Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, it is. And, of course, we got the women's chamber match. Winner of that match faces Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 39. We got Alexa Bliss. We got Reed on WrestleMania. We got
No, she's wrestling.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Out of the face, Edge and Beth Phoenix.
Yeah.
In a no disqualification mixed tag team match.
Let's see here. The women's chamber match. Let's go to the women's chamber.
Can't forget about Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar.
That's going to be good.
And this is their 3rd match against each other. They're both 1-1 against each other.
All right. So women's match, we got Asuka, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalia, and Carmella. Winner of that match faces Bianca Belair at, at WrestleMania 39. Then, of course, Edge and Beth Phoenix, the Grit couple, will take on the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. And, of course, hang on a second here. And, of course, Brock Lesnar and Bobby, like you said, Roman against Sammy, and of course, like I just said a moment ago, Roman's gonna win. I mean, come on, man! It's been 900 days since Roman Reigns has been your undisputed champion, David. I'm just saying.
That's true. That's true. But I've never seen his title reign in grave danger like this. And I remember Cody Rhodes saying he's open to having a triple threat match between himself, Roman, and Sami Zayn.
That's a possibility.
I totally agree with you. And he said that out of nowhere, which confused the hell out of me. I was like, oh, okay. It's like, why would he say that? Is he dropping a hint or something like that?
Yes, indeed.
Well, let's not forget about across the street. You know, AEW has their Revolution.
Yeah. Let's see here. We got
Revolution. It's going to be MJF defending his AEW World Championship against Bryan Danielson. Of course, a 60-minute Iron Man match. You have the Guns, the sons of Billy Gunn,
the Ass Boys.
Hall of Famer. Austin and Colton Gunn will defend against the Acclaim. And the winners of the Tag Team Battle Royal, Casino Battle Royal, and a fatal four-way match for the AEW World Tag Team titles. Samoa Joe will defend the TNT title against Wardlow. John Moxley against Hangman Adam Page in a Texas Death Match. Those are the matches so far.
The question is not if. The question is when will John Moxley bleed? Will he bleed early?
That's a good question. I call him Abdullah 2.0. He bleeds in every match.
And by the way, if you didn't catch that, he's referring to the Hall of Famer Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah, every damn match. I was like, what is this guy doing? What about Jay White? He's about to have his last New Japan Pro Wrestling match this weekend. He's going to face Eddie Kingston at Battle in the Valley, which will be the in-ring debut of Mercedes Moné, formerly known as Sasha Banks. And her first match is going to be a championship match. She's going to challenge the IWGP Women's Champion, Kairi. For those who don't know, that's Kairi Sane. I have a strange feeling that she might win this damn match.
That's definitely a possibility. It might happen, you know.
Yeah, I really don't see Kairi retaining the championship. Now, for those of you who have Fight TV, the pay-per-view is going to air live for $20. Which is good if you don't have New Japan World, but if you do have New Japan World, you'll be paying $10 a month, so you're actually paying less. If you don't have either, you have the two options, which we always mention. You can watch the Wrestling Network.in, and there's another one. What's the other one?
The other one is WatchWrestling.ai.
There we go.
Now, I gotta warn you about one of those, because there's sometimes the streamers, you gotta click a bunch of times to get it working, but it's worth it.
Oh yeah, it's very worth it. And for those of you who have either a laptop or a tablet, in my personal opinion, I tell you guys, it's better to watch it on one of those than to watch it on your phone.
Yeah.
You can watch it on your phone, but you're going to be looking around a lot longer. It's easier on a laptop or a tablet. And trust me, on your phone, it's just much more harder to find. You're going to be looking around a lot longer.
Yes, sir. You know, I'm feeling just a little bit generous. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. At WrestlingTracks.com, you use the code Mania Road in all caps. We'll take $10 off your order at WrestlingTracks.com. I'll give you to the end of March. So end of March at midnight, it's over. After that, it's over with. The end of March 31st at midnight. Till then, say $10 off at WrestlingTracks.com. Use the code Mania Road.
Man, I can't wait to see how this Sami Zayn Roman Reigns match turns out. Remember, he told the Usos does not want them at Elimination Chamber. After what he saw, the incident between Sami and Jey Uso. Sami Zayn telling Jey that he not only respects Jey, but he acknowledges Jey.
Well, I hate to be this guy, but the real reason why the Usos won't be there is they got DUIs anyway.
Yes, that's true.
That's the real reason. But storyline wise, the tribal.
But we all know storyline wise, he doesn't want them there. But yes, you're absolutely right. They have DUIs, so they can't come to Montreal, which is the reason why they wasn't in Saudi.
Well, not just that. They can't go to Saudi. They can't go to Canada. They can't go to Wales. No, very few places they can go with DUI.
Yeah, there's several places they cannot travel to until those DUIs get taken care of.
Yeah, and I'm talking about on their own. No WWE money. Their own money. Take care of that.
Oh yeah, you know WWE ain't paying for it. Which is funny, because they paid for Flair's trouble when he got in trouble. You know, several times he had a DUI. WWE paid for it and bailed him out of trouble. And then he ran up a large bill, and WWE had to call a credit card company, use their credit card number, and pay off Flair's massive $10,000 debt at a bar.
Yeah, that's different, because back then, Vince took the money out of his checks to pay him back. That's different.
Yeah. It's interesting.
So the Usos, like I said, the Usos are going to take care of the DUIs out of their own pocket, and once they take care of that, they're good to go. Everything will be Usi again.
Oh, yeah. Sami Zayn saying, I acknowledge you. And I saw that. I was like, what? That's not going to sit well with Roman Reigns.
No. But I feel a possible swerve for everybody when nobody saw it coming. Well, kind of, sort of. The main event at Elimination Chamber, all of a sudden interference, and the interference is gonna be from Jey Uso. If he in the country, if he can at all in the first place.
Yeah, that would be interesting. It's like, I don't want you guys there at all. When I saw that, I was like, oh boy. But then again, talking about that, I kind of did forget all about the DUIs.
Yeah.
And too bad AJ Styles is gonna miss WrestleMania. It's nice to see Rick Boogs is back after tearing his quad. R-Truth should be back another couple of months. He tore his quad as well. Cowboy Bob Orton said Randy Orton's doing fine. He's coming along with his injury, and he's currently on the road to recovery. Some people in the company are hoping that Randy's back in time before WrestleMania, but we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And then you have Riddle. I hope he straightens himself out. Being in rehab, paid for by WWE. His new girlfriend looks kind of interesting.
What you mean looks kind of interesting? What you mean by that?
Looks interesting. I don't know what was going on with her.
You trying to say she ugly?
I didn't say she was ugly. I just said she looks interesting.
I gotta see this. Hang on. Matt Riddle's new girlfriend. Hang on. I gotta see this. That don't sound right. She's interesting. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Wow. You know what? She's all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now
okay.
this chamber match I'm looking forward to seeing. Remember, this is the first time the United States title's defended inside the chamber. It's never been done before. So this is a first.
Yes, we have the Intercontinental Champion, the World Champion, the World Championship, the Continental Championship, Tag Team Championship for both men and women. First time ever we're gonna have the the United States Championship. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if Austin Theory can survive.
Very few people have walked in, walked out still with their championship.
You're absolutely right about that. It's a small select group of people who have walked in as a champion and left as a champion. I mean, you look at people that has accomplished that in the past. People like Bryan Danielson, Edge, of course, John Cena and Triple H, Alexa Bliss, The New Day. Just to name, I think that's pretty much everybody has entered the Chamber Champion and walked out. Now, Bryan Danielson, he somewhat has the best record in chamber matches. He's been in, I think, 4 and won 3 out of the 4 he's been in. No, make that 5. He's been in 5 chamber matches, and he's won 3 out of the 5 he was in. That's pretty damn impressive. And 2 of those chamber matches, he walked in as world champion and retained. He came in as world heavyweight champion one time and retained it. Of course, there was the WWE Championship. He walked in as champion and retained it. And then the last one he won, he beat 5 other guys and immediately had to face Roman Reigns right after winning.
Mm-hmm.
Which I kind of didn't like. I didn't like Roman Reigns fighting the winner right after the match.
I could wait till later.
Yeah, I think that was just a way for Roman Reigns to get an easy win in an easy match. Because I think he wanted no part of the person that won the match.
First of all, we got to take care of a little business right quick. First of all, I'm gonna play I'll play a trailer right quick. Before we do that, I gotta take care of a little business. Wrestling Strikes brought to you by Backlivers More LLC. They put the D in delivery. You have a city license. You can drive trucks. For more information, 888-712-2587. That's 817 backup. That's 888-712-2587 or 817-204-7259.
We got backup.com for information. Secondly, we almost a few days removed. Congratulations to the Kansas Cities.
Oh yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs. I was trying to figure out what you was talking about. They won the Super Bowl
Twice.
And I saw that WWE sent all of them replica championship belts.
They 2-time Super Bowl champions.
2 times. The Kansas City Chiefs are your 2023 Super Bowl champions.
Congratulations to you. And also, tomorrow, I'm going to take you out tomorrow. Ant-Man the Wasp, if you have not seen this is the third one. Quantum Mania is in theaters right now. Not right now. Tomorrow. I'm going to see it tomorrow. Check this out. Give me 2 minutes, 19 seconds. We'll be right back. It will play. Hang on 1 second. Hit me.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
They can rewrite existence and shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance. Let me make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need. Or everything you call life will end. You may not want her to watch this, but we have a deal. You thought you could win. I don't have to win. We both just have to lose. I'm sorry, Cassie.
Check it out tomorrow. Now, by the way, all my Cinemark folk, if you go to Cinemark or if you have Cinemark in your area, I'm hooking you up. Rather than spend so much money on concessions and the tickets, join the Cinemark Movie Club. You get $9.99 a month, really $10.81. You get a free ticket every month, and you're good to go. So that's hookup. That's hookup right there. Cinemark Movie Club for more information and enjoy.
The Cinemark is growing in popularity.
Now AMC, y'all wrong for that. They about to charge like where you sit at.
Yeah, like it's a concert or something like that.
So
I was like, what type of deal is that?
that's some crap right there. Cinemark don't care where you sit. When you want to buy a ticket, don't care where you sit. But AMC, they about to charge. They about to charge per wherever you sitting at.
Unbelievable. But that's AMC for you. Which I really don't complain about AMC much. I like AMC. Nah, I wish I could use them more, but I don't, because I don't go to the movies often. So, often enough, I'll just say that. I only go on occasion. You know, everything is so high right now. I only go when I choose to go. But yes, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania, the third Ant-Man. And speaking of comic book movies, there's several to come out. For example, The Flash just released their trailer. I don't know if you saw it, but it's an amazing trailer, and I can't wait to see the movie when it comes out in June. Of course, Marvel still has several other movies like Captain Marvel 2, The Marvels.
It's going down.
And who knows, we may just see The Rock back in DC.
I hope so, because I don't like how they ended it and just left us hanging like that.
They wants to reboot the entire thing, and Roman Reigns talking about The Rock and saying he's not going to be ready for WrestleMania. So now the thing is, let's see what happens next year.
Yeah. Now, there's a possibility. It could be, for example, I'd say either the summer or the winter time, perhaps. You know?
Yeah. Now, The Rock is always in shape, but being in shape and being in ring shape is two different things.
Yeah.
And The Rock was solely talking about ring shape.
Yeah, he has a whole Iron Paradise. Iron Paradise is his gym, but that's a whole different story. We talk about wrestling shape, and that he's not in wrestling shape. It's been so long.
It's like, I gotta get in wrestling shape so I can prepare for a match like that. And especially when you gotta prepare, you know, this is Roman Reigns, who's on top of his game right now. So you gotta do extra preparing for Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Big time Roman. And I've been seeing what's been going on a little bit with Impact. Gotta say congratulations to Josh Alexander, who's currently the longest Impact champion in the title's history, surpassing Robert Roode's reign of over 256 days. He's pushing 280 right now. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
But all love him, whether it's AEW, Impact Wrestling, New Japan, Ring of Honor. All of them have a long way to go to catch up with Roman Reigns.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think no one is going to be champion that long. Not even Tyrus, the current NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and he was recently challenged by Bully Ray. He wants a shot at the NWA World Heavyweight title. I can see Bully Ray as World Heavyweight Champion in the NWA.
That's a possibility. You know, it's always a possibility. I can see that.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. Bully Ray, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know if you know, but Devon is no longer with the WWE.
Of course.
His time as a trainer and producer is over. So Devon is free to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, it's been a long time, but fortunately, I'm not gonna say never, but for right now, there's no more of the damn Dudleys in WWE.
Yeah, especially Devon, who announced last year that he can no longer perform in the ring.
Yeah.
Due to a health scare he had last year. So his wrestling days are over, which means we will not see 3D in the ring again together as a team.
Yeah, but there is. I know what he's doing nowadays, but there is one more Dudley, Spike.
Oh, Spike. You know, that guy amazes me. I'm amazed that he can even move the way that he does after all the damage his body has taken, especially in ECW those days. If you look at some of the bumps he's taken in ECW and WWE alone, it's amazing how he's walking. Same thing that goes with Tommy Dreamer and Mick Foley, especially Foley.
Yeah.
The fact that those guys are even walking amazes me. Amazes me.
Mick Foley's at a school, and he's telling the kids about how to stay in school and keep away from drugs and all this stuff here. And it's question time, and he's answering a question, and every hand go up and say, yes, it hurt when I took them out the cell, and all the hands are back down.
Foley. It's interesting because he was scheduled to appear at Raw 30, but he turned it down. So yeah, I have prior engagements.
Yeah, but I'm glad that this year we finally made room for this guy in the Hall of Fame. Last year couldn't do it because of prior engagements as well, but that's all right. But hopefully this year he's accepted. I think we got Dave Bautista. We got the Great Muta, the Great Muta. We got the original now, Midnight Express. We got Cyndi Lauper.
To see them,
Huh?
especially Cyndi Lauper.
Yes, sir. We got Cyndi Lauper in the Hall of Fame. About time. I'm missing somebody.
All this happens, that would be an amazing Hall of Fame class. And they should be announcing that within the next couple of days. It's already February. We're pushing March. Normally they would wait till like the end of January to announce the first. So we should be getting an announcement any day. I'd say right after Elimination Chamber.
If Cindy's in the Hall of Fame, I want to say either Wendy Richter or Vince McMahon will induct Cyndi Lauper.
I can see that. Or, what's this woman's name? Shoot. I'm trying to remember her name. Wendy Richter, there we go.
I just said Wendy Richter.
Oh, I'm not. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. The great Wendy Richter. I hope she's doing okay wherever she's at. Wendy Richter was an amazing champion back in her day.
Yes, sir. And we all remember that famous match with quote unquote Spider Woman, which turned out to be Mae Young. Moolah, excuse me.
She wanted to kill Moolah. The original Screwjob, they say. Actually, maybe the only screw job. I still think Brett and Vince wasn't work.
And all these years you still think it was a word? Come on now.
It could be, and if it is, it's the greatest work in the history of the business.
It was a screw job all these years. Come on.
It's one man's opinion, but I'm not the only person to think that. And you know what? Oh, we gotta the final SmackDown, which we call the Go Home SmackDown before Elimination Chamber, is tomorrow.
And if
That's right, tomorrow.
Yeah. And if you can find room for a break between SmackDown, check out Young Rock as well.
Yes, Young Rock is currently still airing, and I believe it's before or after SmackDown.
During it's 7:30.
Oh, that's before SmackDown.
Yeah.
Before SmackDown, and Madcap Moss, since he won that Fatal 4-Way match, he's gonna face the Imperial leader, Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Of course, Oscar will battle Liv Morgan ahead of the Elimination Chamber. That and much more will take place tomorrow on SmackDown. You know, a lot of people is pulling for Sami Zayn to win. And he's going to be in his hometown of Montreal for Elimination Chamber. So that crowd is going to be insane.
Yeah, it might be, ladies. That might be possible. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead. I think we squeezed enough out of this episode tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow on SmackDown. Check out Young Rock. Check out Ant-Man and the Wasp 3. And most importantly, have a great weekend, everybody. See you next time.
Take care, everybody.